Hey everybody, I'm Jack Rita and welcome to The Warp. In this video, I am going through the alphabet and I'm deciding what I think is the best cosmic encounter alien that starts with a certain letter. And this video is all about letter E. And there are about half a dozen aliens in the Fantasy Flight edition of Cosmic Encounter that start with the letter E. And there were a few that I thought might be contenders. I think Evil Twin is a pretty powerful alien. It's pretty strongly hated by a lot of people, but I think there's one alien that is a little bit better for most circumstances that you're going to find yourself in the game, and that alien is Empath. Now, Empath is an alien from the original editions of Cosmic Encounter, but the Fantasy Flight one is a little bit spruced up. It's a little bit better than its previous iterations. So let's take a look at what Empath does and why I think it is the best alien that starts with the letter E. So it's a main player only alien with the power of harmony. And as a main player, after either main player in the encounter reveals a negotiate card and the other main player reveals an attack card, you may use this power to change the revealed attack card into a negotiate. And then you and the other main player then attempt to make a deal. So Empath has the capacity to make a lot of deals. Now, this alien is especially powerful if they have negotiates, but they don't necessarily have to if the other player has to negotiate. Then the Empath has some control. And what's interesting about that scenario is if your opponent reveals a negotiate and you are Empath and have revealed an attack card, you don't have to change your attack card into a negotiate. This is an optional alien power. You can just decide to win, but maybe you don't want to give away any cards in compensation. So that might be a reason why you go ahead and get into a deal situation. So Empath can get encounters through deals, or not encounters, but colonies through deals, as the defense, as well as the offense normally. And I think that's what elevates it up to being the best alien in there. So an alien like Evil Twin can get out of repercussions for things, out of losing cards or losing ships, and force another player to do that. And that certainly weakens the other players a little bit, keeps you from being weakened, doesn't necessarily help you win the game. And other E aliens, Extortionist is another one that I thought about because it can get half of the cards unless you let Extortionist pick off some of your ships. But it's after starting hand, so you're waiting for somebody to draw a new hand or to get cards as rewards or compensation. And those things, they come up at fairly irregular intervals. So Extortionists might get to fire off a lot. They might not get to fire off much at all, or if ever. Certainly, sometimes that is the case. And there's sometimes they get good cards and sometimes they don't get good cards. So I think Empath edges it out a little bit. It's also going to fire sporadically. It might not get to use its alien power much, but you've got the threat, too, of that happening. So you can say, look, you're going to want to make a deal, so play a negotiate card, and I can therefore guarantee that we will get into a deal situation. And it's in my interest to make a deal. I think Empath player wants to foster that sort of thing to encourage people to play negotiates, and they can certainly try to get the best out of that deal, but at the end of the day, it's all about getting your score up to 5 foreign colonies, and so Empath is probably a little bit better positioned to do that than the other E aliens. So that's my 2 cents on which is the best alien. I like the artwork for it. So a number of the aliens in the Fantasy Flight edition, the artwork is cool, but there's not necessarily a clear connection between the name of the alien and what it looks like. I think Empath does a little bit better of a job. This looks like a fun-loving character who just wants to give you a hug and say, let's make a deal. So I buy it. I think it's a good fit. I like the effect. I like the boost that it gets, because in the previous one, it was limited to when Empath was the one who played the negotiate. But now they've opened it up a little bit more so that Empath has some more control over it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Empath is the best alien that starts with D? Do you think another one is better? Make your case. And let me know what you think of Empath overall. I think it's a pretty good alien. We had to wait until Cosmic Conflict, so the second expansion to the Fantasy Flight edition of Cosmic Encounter, before Empath was finally able to join the ranks of the Cosmic Encounter aliens. But it's a good fit. Glad to have it in there. A great alien, one that I enjoy playing and seeing in the game. That's it for this one. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you again soon.